Hello. Sorry about my other videos, they're all very quick, but I've managed now to get some memory back onto my iPad, so I'm going to do a decent review for you now on my Hotpoint Ultima dishwasher FDD914 model. Okay, so if we just take a wee quick look at the options that it's got, and the features. So we can see here that it's an extra silent model, 14 place set. It's got a salt refill indicator and it's got a rinse aid indicator as well. And if we move down, we go now to the actual control panel itself. So if we just have a wee quick look here, obviously there's a few buttons there. Let's just switch it on first of all and see what it does. So as you can see, it has a greeting display of welcome, so which is quite nice. So as we can see, we've got a load of different options here. We've got tabs, we've got short time, good night, extra dry, half load, and also delay start, which is very handy if you want your dishes done at night and unload it in the morning. And it goes up to 24 hours delay as well. I have used it a few times, but it's not a feature that I would always use. But if we take a closer look in the inside, let's just see. Okay, so as you can see, it's quite big. I've just emptied it there because it just did a load. So it's very clean, very spacious. I've had it for 6 years now, and to be honest, it has been fantastic throughout its use. I'm just gonna take out the drawers. So it is very big. So it is for for a big family. So those ones who have a lot of dishes, very demanding, busy household, this dishwasher will certainly tackle that for you. And if we take out the top rack, it's also very accommodating as well. So you could fill your wine glasses from the weekend there, or pint glasses, whichever you fancy. Now, what this also has, which is very clever, is a click rack, which means that you can actually adjust the rack to a higher level. So if you've got bigger items on the lower rack, that is going to hit the spray arm, which is here. That can actually be, the basket can be lowered, or it can be taken up higher, so nothing's going to get damaged or in the way of the spray arms. So that's quite handy to have as well. So if we just close it back here as well. The thing that I would also point out is this wee thing here. So if we actually have a wee look at that, what that actually is, that is a salt refill compartment. So what we'll do is you actually turn it once anti-clockwise and lift it, and then that's where your salt goes in there. I just tend to use finished salt. I like to use my top brands, especially for appliances, to keep it clean and to have it working properly. So it's well looked after. So as you can tell, very big, very spacious. I always clean it as well, so there's always something, there's always a program there to use for any program you like. So if we take a closer look here as well, so what that there is, that is obviously where your tablet goes. You can also get detergent, powder detergent. It's more complicated for me to use, but I like to use tablets, Finish Quantum tablets, or Fairy Platinum. It's just whatever really is good for dishes and what gets the best write up. And over here, this is the rinse aid compartment. So what we'll do is you again turn it anti-clockwise, and then just pull the wee, sorry, you just pull it out, and then there's a wee measure gauge there as well to see how much is the maximum you put in there, which is also very good to have. And then to close it again, you just screw it back on clockwise and it will click in place again. So that is the inside of the dishwasher. So let's just now close it up and take a closer look at the control panel as well. So as we can see, the first program we have is on the AutoDay Wash, which is very good in terms of performance. Uses very hot water and heats up to a maximum of 65 degrees. I always use the short time, which decreases the time to 1 hour and 35 minutes, which is very good if you're obviously wanting it done a wee bit quicker for you, as opposed to 2 hours and 25 minutes, which is a wee bit long for dishes, to be fair. So if I guide you through to other wash cycles that the dishwasher offers. So if we just have a wee look here, so we'll change the program itself. You just hit this wee button here, the P button, so that guides you through to the next programs that you like. So we've got the soaking here. That really means a pre-wash. So you can imagine yourself, Sunday comes, all the family's over or friends over for a Sunday roast dinner. So there's going to be a lot of dishes piling up. So it's good just to give it a wee quick wipe down before the main wash, because obviously if it's really dirty, you don't want the inside of the drain getting blocked up. Me personally, before I load my dishwasher, I always tend to just give it a pre-wash over the sink and give it a wee scrape down and wipe down before I put it in the dishwasher. People might say that defeats the whole purpose of having a dishwasher, but really it does help and maintain a dishwasher in the long run, and there's not going to be any nasty surprises or any engineers having to come out to fix something when really it was something that shouldn't have been caused. So yeah, that's really that it is. I've used it a few times. Next one is normal cycle. So that really is just the normal action and agitation a normal dishwasher would do for a normal load. So again, I have used it before, but I do prefer something a wee bit more superior, and that would be the AutoDay Wash, which we've just been talking about. That also heats to a maximum of 55 degrees, so it is a wee bit cooler than your normal 65 wash. And again, you've got different options here that you can use in conjunction with that. So you can use the tabs button if you wanted to. You can use the short time. You can use the good night as well, but that goes up to 3 hours 45 minutes. It's a bit long, but that function is featured. It is designed to use while you're in bed sleeping, because obviously if you're in bed sleeping, you're not really going to care how long it's going to take to finish. So the next one I've got is the Daily A60. I've used that a few times whenever I've been in a hurry, either to go on holiday, last minute dishes piling up, or just needing to go to work and needed something done in a hurry. So that's quite good. It also dries. It does state in the manual that it doesn't dry, but it does actually dry, which is very handy, because I've actually opened the door right away once the cycle's finished and it's been very hot, and the dishes do come out dry. So maybe the odd, depending on where you place your bowls or your pots, they might be still a wee bit wet, but that's due to the nature of where it's being placed. The next one is quite important. I use that every month, usually on the first Monday of every month. Self-care. Basically what that program does is it cleans the inside of your dishwasher. Now you're really supposed to do that and repeat that every month. I tend to use the Hotpoint itself, lime scale remover and descaler, so I get that from my local Euronics store. So you get 12 sachets, obviously that's to do for a year, but sometimes I put 2 sachets in, sometimes I do 1, it just depends. It does come out very clean. Feeling that, you can use the Finish dishwasher cleaner, which I have used before. You can get that in lemon fragrance, or you can get that in the normal blue bottle. So they're they're also quite handy to have. So it is something to bear in mind if you are buying an expensive dishwasher. You obviously want to look after it. especially if you pay big money for it, which I did with this one. This one was nearly £400. So if we go to the next program, we've got Ultra Intensive. So that's also good for heavy duty pots and pans, casserole dishes, any baking trays that was obviously, very, very heavily soiled. Again, that will be good for that. It does take a wee bit longer, but the results and performance is very, very superior. Special guest. Now, I really do like this. I haven't used it, but I like the fact that it says special guest on it. Really what that means is if you've got a night planned where you've got your friends coming over, or maybe some relatives that live far away, and they're only here for a few days or maybe a week or two, and you've got dishes that have been in the cupboard, or you have like a dining table that you always have cutlery and basically it all placed, but you just want to have a wee bit of a clean up. Basically this is what this program is for. So it does it within 32 minutes, doesn't give it a full wash, but basically what it is a rinse program, but it heats the water up as well. But you can add, I'd obviously recommend to add rinse aid to that, because it would always use it on the last couple of rinses. So that's very, very good. Special guest. I don't have many people visiting me, so I don't need to use that. The next one is Speed 25 program. It's very, very good. Basically what that's really for is if you've just like made cups of tea or something like that, or just been serving glasses of water, or just jugs of drink, lemonade, water, or anything like that, but they don't need a full wash. That's what that program is designed for. It's just a wee quick hot rinse, quick put away in the cupboard. That's really that's for. Again, I haven't used it because I don't really have the time to serve people drink or beverages. Next one's baby cycle. So again, that's pretty self-explanatory. That would be for obviously baby bottles, baby equipment. It's things like that. I've never used it personally because it's just myself that lives here. But I'm sure if someone was to buy this dishwasher and had kids, it would fairly come in handy and more reason for them to maybe purchase this appliance. Next one is Eco 50. Now, what that is, that program is really designed to save electricity bills and cut down on running costs. It does take 2 hours 45 minutes, as compared to what I would usually use is Auto Super Wash. If I was to select short time, then it reduces it to 1 hour and 35 minutes. But this program is specifically designed to cut down on running cost due to the simple fact that the temperature is much lower than the rest of the program. So again, that's something else to bear in mind if you're very eco-friendly or just conscious about bills and running costs. Again, AutoDay Wash, basically what that does, guys, is it gives a more gentle wash action on the top rack, but it provides a much harsher wash action and agitation to the lower rack. So that would be for your pots and your pans and your plates and cutlery, things like that. Whilst if you had china or delicate glassware or crystalware on top rack, it's still going to get looked after, so you don't have to worry about doing things by hand or doing things separately. It's very, very versatile, this appliance, and this is much more the reason why I bought this dishwasher. It just basically does everything that you want it to do. You can nearly talk to it and it would do what you want it to do. So again, it's a fantastic versatile dishwasher and one of the best ones that I've really came to buy in the shop. The next one we've got crystals. So that's for your wine glasses, crystalware, china, anything that's delicate and needs to be done at a lower temperature and lower agitation. So that's also a good feature as well. And then we're back to the start of the program, so it'll always display that, but usually what I do is select short time, then hit start, then that's it, away it goes. And really, guys, that's pretty much my review on my Hotpoint dishwasher. So I really hope you find this very useful, and hopefully if you do need a dishwasher, maybe to consider a model similar to mine or one of the S-Line models. Obviously this one that I've got is 6 years old, but if you actually look at it, it's absolutely shining. I keep it well, I look after it, I'm not hard with it. Simple rule is, you look after something, it looks after itself. That's what I've learned in the years anyway of living on my own in the past 8 years. So guys, that is my review then complete on my Hotpoint Ultima dishwasher. If there's anything else that you would like to know or ask me, please don't hesitate to send me a message on my page, and I'm sure I could upload a video for you. Thanks for watching now.